All right, today is an exciting day. Well, it's not quite as exciting as the day that we finish what we're gonna be starting today, but still, we're getting the process started, and that's exciting in and of itself. And I've been procrastinating doing this for quite some time just because I'm bad at doing things where I have to drop a car off somewhere and then take an Uber back. I know it sounds like the smallest thing in the world, but hey, we're getting around to doing it, so that's what matters. A little bit of backstory, right? In the last vlog, I mentioned that back in December, I was told by the Ford GT people that my order window for the Ford GT, when I'd be able to like spec the car out, put the order in, it's not receiving the car, that's just saying, hey, this is how I want it to look. That would be between March and May. And well, obviously it's May right now, and I hadn't heard anything, so I decided, all right, I know it's not the end of May yet, but I'm gonna send an email. Heard back, and the guy who replied said that I would hear something before the end of the month, and I would hopefully be able to start rolling on placing the order. So that's exciting, but placing the order for the Ford GT means I'm also gonna be putting the McLaren for sale. And because of that, I will be this is gonna sound, oh my God, like the most stupid first world problem thing ever. With the McLaren going out for sale, in the meantime, I wanna spice up the Ferrari a little bit, right? Because I'm gonna be left with that in the Fiat. Saying I'm gonna be left with that sounds really stupid, okay? It's a nice car, we know this, but I want to spice it up a little bit, and I said that in the Fiat vlogs that I posted, I don't know, a few months back over on the main channel. I told you guys that I had the Ferrari and that I wanted to do something with it, and I'm finally pulling the trigger on it because I feel like with the two cars in the garage, let's spruce them up, let's make them pretty cool. In any case, right? Today we're gonna be going to West Coast Customs. I'm gonna be dropping off the Ferrari, and we'll be finalizing what it's gonna look like. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit more out there than what I've done in the past with my other cars. Usually I've kept it a little bit more reserved, toned down. This time we're going a little bit more out there. Granted, I still think it's gonna look very nice. It's not gonna be completely egregious and like people are gonna, what did he do to his car? That's disgusting. No, it should still look very nice. It's just gonna be a little bit more like, whoa, what did he do to his car? Never seen that before. So, anyway, let's head over there. We'll get the process rolling, and it's an exciting day. All right, we're here. For the first time ever, when I was on the way, I had the top down, and my phone got like an overheat message on it. It was like, I need to cool down before I can do anything more. That was scary. I guess it's because the sun was just like directly shining onto the screen and I didn't even think about it. All right, I'm gonna go inside and we'll get the process rolling. First thing when I get here, look at what these people are tempting me with. Me trying to stay on my healthy kick. Do it. And you just open a pack of Skittles and then throw me another one?
He's already eaten.
This is why I can't go anywhere and stay healthy. When you say you're trying to be healthy to people, they try to shove even more junk down your throat, I swear to God. That's the way, like if you want to get people to share candy with you, you just tell them, oh, I'm trying to eat healthy. And then they'll try to give you their stuff. I'm actually trying to eat healthy though, but I can't resist.
He's already eaten like 3.
How dare you? What's up?
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Oh no, you're feeding him. He's feeding you candy?
Yeah, he's such a bad influence on me. I know. Admittedly, usually once a day I'll treat myself to like, Red Bull is my weakness. So I'll have like 1 Red Bull, but I try otherwise to be good, except when Dylan's around. All right, shall we check the car? Let's do it. It's called Grigio Scuro. So I'm getting the Ford GT, but before that, my McLaren, I'm gonna be selling it. And so it'll just be this and the Fiat in the garage. So I'm like, let's spice this up a little bit to make up for the fact that we'll be losing the McLaren. And then, you know, a little later getting the Ford.
Is coming.
But I have the like 6 months in the interim. If the sales guy from Ferrari Beverly Hills sees this, he's gonna cry.
Yeah, I bet.
Because he loves, he's like, this is my favorite color of all time.
It's basic.
Yeah, it doesn't attract as much attention. Like, you're probably less likely to get pulled over with this color.
Yeah, very true.
Probably more so with the blue chrome.
But when you have this blue chrome, it's gonna be like, boom.
It is nice. I admit, I just, I feel like we can go a little bit wilder, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
so this is what this is what the car will look like when it's in progress without a nose. I didn't know there's like styrofoam in there. Huh. I guess that must be for like the crumple zones or something if you're in an accident. Maybe that helps dissipate some of the impact. I actually had no idea that there's literally styrofoam inside of the front of the car. Huh. You know there's styrofoam on the inside of the front bumper. You didn't know that. I thought you were around these all day. You're supposed to be an expert.
Well, I didn't. What are the odds that you're going to notice that this is styrofoam? It looks the same.
I don't know.
Who stares at the bumper?
It looks like something you'd have inside of an Amazon shipping package or something like that. I had no idea there's styrofoam on the bumpers on these things.
But it's Italian styrofoam.
Yeah, which means it's really expensive, but the same material.
Really expensive. This is a cool color, huh?
I think we'll be a little more extravagant,
sure.
but it is cool. You don't see that every day. Yeah, for me,
like a
like
blue.
plain silver is it's a little too basic for I think any car for my taste.
I agree.
But always a fan of black. Feel like you never go wrong with it. I still have to figure out the spec on the Ford GT. I'm supposed to get the next step like before the end of the month is what I was told. Oh, that's pretty sick. Woo!
Nick,
Look
you
at
want to
that.
bring the
Yeah, so for the Ford GT, I want to ask if they can do the carbon weave being visible all throughout. I don't know if they will, but it is carbon bodywork. So it's like, it should be an option. Yeah. It's not one of the default configurators, but you can do custom colors. So I'm gonna ask. It might run a lot, but it would be so sick. I would want to do, I think if they'll do the carbon weave see-through, I'd want to do like a translucent purple. It'd look really cool.
Did you see the Tesla we built that's all carbon?
No, I haven't.
Haven't?
I don't think so.
Come look at that.
All right. You gotta look at this though, because this gives you.
All exposed carbon.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the exposed carbon. It doesn't translate as well for videos because you have to get right up close, but when you see it in person, it's just so amazing. Oh, it's on a spinner?
Yeah.
What in the world?
I don't know.
Does it have the engine in it and everything? You just spin it around?
Yeah, well, because it's
that
electric.
light?
It's electric.
Oh man.
But it's all carbon. We designed the whole body from scratch. It has a reverse Lamborghini door, so it opens this way.
What in the
90
world?
degrees.
That's so wild that this was a
And it
Tesla
makes-
Roadster.
And it makes no noise when it drives. So when it rolls up, it's just quiet. And the wheels are so huge, it looks like a Hot Wheel.
It looks like something out of Tron.
Right? It's Will I Am though, you know. It's very futuristic.
That's crazy.
We built the whole interior out of aluminum. It glows. Has light panels in the seats, so when you turn the car on, the seats light up.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Oh man.
Fast like ninjas, man.
Oh man, if I can get exposed carbon on the Ford, please. Oh, there we go.
That's the gloss carbon.
Very nice. Yep, I like it.
So that'll be for the roof
And you
door
can
jambs.
do the jams in that, you think?
Yeah. It looks pretty damn close to real
Okay.
carbon too. It's a smaller weave, but
Well, the Ferrari has the stock carbon's pretty small weave, so it'll
Yeah.
match better that way anyway.
that's like they call that a 2x2 weave. It's a little bit bigger. This is a 1x1.
Okay.
Yeah, that color's gonna be badass on this car.
I like it.
It's gonna be popping. Because like all the way to like breaking it down and putting it back together, like I think you should show that whole thing.
Oh, I think people will love to see it. For sure. Awesome. It's gonna look good. I know.
It's all right.
I
It'll
was
still
saying,
be under there, safe
yeah.
and protected.
I was saying that the sales guy, he's gonna hate me because he's like, this is my favorite color ever. Yeah, exactly.
It'll never see the sun, it won't get swirled. You know, the wrap will be protected the entire time it's on.
That's what I'll tell him. Exactly.
Keeping it safe.
For the next owner who will hate whatever the scheme is, they can get it back. So it'll be fine. Yeah, it has the 458 Speciale side fins.
These are badass. And we're leaving this carbon too,
Yes,
right?
all the carbon, leave it.
So badass.
It is, I guess the person like I don't know if they must have replaced it. They must have like had it, the person who had it before me, and been like, when the Speciale was released, said, yeah, let's switch them out and get that part. So it's pretty sick.
It's gonna look dope.
All right, so we're wrapped up here for the day. Uber's on the way. Gonna head home. Be back in a week or so. That's when Ryan said it'll be finished. So, it's gonna be a tough week to wait. I guess you've seen the color now. I was gonna surprise you, but seeing the swatch, it's still hard to envision what it's actually gonna look like. So it'll still be a nice little reveal in a week's time. And Ryan said that he was gonna film a time lapse of them actually getting some of it done. So look forward to it. Well, garage is gonna look a little bit empty for the next week or so. Maybe I should get the floor cleaned in the meantime. This is all stuff that would come off with a little bit of scrubbing. I have thought about the idea of getting the floors resurfaced, but then again, I don't know if even if I got them resurfaced, would they just end up looking super dirty again super quickly after doing that. But I think it'd be really cool to do almost like a garage makeover, get some cool car posters up on the walls, make it look like an actual place where you would want to have cool cars on display. I'll get to it eventually. I need to get art throughout the house, so maybe I'll put a focus on that first, and then if I ever want to resurface or repaint, then get around to it at the same time. We'll have the McLaren a little while longer, but again, only 3 spaces in here. Once I put down the deposit on the Ford, that's about when I'll sell this thing. I know it's a beauty. I know it's a beauty, but you know, the Ford GT, near and dear to my heart, has so much history. And dude, I want to see so badly about getting the exposed carbon fiber on the Ford. Oh my God, it would be so beautiful. And then like this deep purple translucent. I don't think it's possible because I feel like someone would have, I don't know, said that it could be done already, but hey, it's worth asking. Worst they can say is no. The Fiat still looking good. Dude, I'm really happy with how it looks. It's understated, subtle, but looks super nice. And yeah, we're good with it. And then we'll have well, you know the color. It's gonna be matte chrome blue. I guess it's not that big of a deal that I said it because that's the color I was mentioning a few times in the past already. So it wouldn't have been a big shock if I had revealed it at the end. You would have been like, yeah, you discussed that color already. So why do you make it a big deal? So it'll still be cool to reveal what it actually looks like when it's fully wrapped, when it's got the carbon accents, all that stuff. Ooh, it's gonna be nice and a little wilder than usual. I know, we're going a little crazy, but hey, gray. It was gray. I think we can go for a little non-gray in the garage here, don't you think? Yeah, and that's why with the Ford, we're also, well, so if they won't do the transparent carbon, I probably will go matte black on the GT, but we'll see. I still have a little bit of hope because it is a carbon fiber body on the Ford. So it theoretically should be possible, and they did this competition special edition GT, and it has a carbon stripe on it that's just transparent to the bodywork. So it exists. That carbon is under there. It's just a matter of will they let me unlock it, bring its beauty to the surface. We'll see. I'm gonna wind the video down there. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned next week for the reveal, and I'll see you next time.